city because originally you had to pay to get across the river. If you wanted to go on the bridge, you paid, so it's a good investment. And for example, the first metro line of Budapest, which is under the Andrássy Avenue, taking you from the city center to the city park, that's also 80s, 70s, and that was the second metro line of the whole world. Do you know where the first one is? Yes, very good, London. So this memorial is for the first independent government of Hungary. You can see a name in the middle. Each person has its name written, but the person in the middle has his name in bigger letters and easier to know. This Kossuth. Have you ever heard that name before? Does anyone here is from Iowa? Yeah. Have you ever heard of Kossuth County?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So Iowa has a county called Kossuth. Yes, in Cleveland he has a statue because there was a quite big Hungarian community in Cleveland at the beginning of the 1900s, and they got a statue of him. So he is our most famous politician in Hungary. I would say if you go to any city, village, you will find something named after him. Here is this square, but also the road that takes you to the Elizabeth Bridge.
Of course, the Second World War, but then from 47, so here in the timeline we had communism. And so she was sometimes criticized that she took commission from the state. So this art was also put in different buildings or facades. In Budapest buildings, when you enter, you had sometimes ceramic work from her. Even in the castle district, at the Viepa gate, there is one big about the siege of Budapest. And that's everything happened in the communism. I wouldn't say that, yes, she joined the party, but I think she realized in order to be an artist, you have to be also on the side of the actual political situation. Otherwise, you don't get any commission. And she was invited to move abroad. She could have lived in Germany, in Austria, France, you mentioned it, yet she stayed in Hungary. This prize is the most elite prize one can win in Hungary, the Kossuth Prize for Artists, but she won too. And then what happened? Well, many years of communism. We will say also in the museum, it's a bit of propaganda of the state. We will see everything this museum is very chronological. From the 1970s, communism was a bit softer in Hungary.
Started to grow very rapidly. What do I mean? 200 years ago, this city was very small and quite underdeveloped. Total population was less than 100,000 people, versus today's 2 million. This rapid growth started in the 19th century when consecutive governments of the country started to support immigration, regardless of immigrant groups' religious or ethical backgrounds. And promoted immigration hugely contributed to the physical growth and the diversity of this city. The richest residents of the growing city of Budapest all moved here. Land was quite cheap at the time, and they purchased them for peanuts and invested into brand new family homes. The aristocracy, the nobility, the richest people in the city had their family homes built one after the other in one line on both sides of this totally straight avenue, Andrássy Avenue of Budapest, the center of the square. You see horsemen in the focal point, horsemen who symbolize the Hungarian people's ancestors. Our ancestors were nomads, excellent horsemen, masters of archery, great warriors, who migrated from Asia to Europe 1,100 years ago. They changed their lifestyle very quickly and established Hungary as an independent political entity, a new monarchy in the middle of the European continent by the year 1000.
During the show, you will receive a taste about 1,000-year-old culture of horsemanship, which made Hungarian horsemen famous throughout the world. The stars of the show are the Hungarian half-blood horses, the Nonius, and their riders.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Gábor Szegedi, world champion with the four-in-hand Nodius score. And our horseman Robert Rideg, Attila Rusko, and Miga in front of the tribune to greet you.
Hungarian tribes arrived in Hungary in the late 9th century, all on horseback, of course. The Hungarian riders' most feared weapon was the bow and arrow. It was with this weapon and their brilliant riding skills that they roamed all over Europe. It's no wonder why the people of Western nations prayed to their god to save them from the arrows of the Hungarians. Our forefathers rode on saddles made of wood, but they also used bones to make their saddles. Their tactic was to attack the enemy in large groups, then suddenly turn around and pretend to flee. Then they shot their arrows backwards. The spear was the other lethal weapon in the hands of ancient Hungarians. In olden times, if someone was approaching, it was best to hide until you could see whether it was a friend or an enemy. The lying horse was invisible in the tall grass, so the Chikos could watch the landscape from behind it. After work, it is always sweet to rest. The Chikosh would lie down on his horse and use it as a comfortable pillow or bed. The training of the horses always went according to everyday requirements. In the old villages, people used cattle carts to transport goods that were too heavy for the horses. The Hungarian grey cattle pulling this cart is an indigenous breed and is protected by law. In the 16th century, they were already quite popular in Western European markets because of their tasty meat. A 100 years later, in the 1950s, a Hungarian Chikos named De La Lena saw this picture and decided to train his horses and make this dream come true. Since then, the Hungarian Chikos have passed this knowledge on from generation to generation. As you can see, the rider of the Fusta 5 is controlling his horses with only his voice and the hand, while trotting and galloping down the straight and around the bends, standing steadily on the backs of the rear horses. And now let's see the manifestation of the dream. Hold your breath, grab the hand of your partner, and promise that you'll never try this at home. Galloping with 5 horses.
The driver of the Pusta 5 is Peter Bakonsegi.